calling in all entrepreneurs, light workers, star seeds who are here ready to make impact, more money on this earth, and shift to the fifth dimension. Are you ready to ascend? What the fuck is up? Beautiful Ascension Codes family. Today we're going to go in with goal setting. Your 2024 setup, babes. This is your year. If you think any other way, you're fucked. Nah, kidding. Okay, what I want to do today is I want to teach you guys how I was able to manifest, create, set up myself for an amazing year last year. So as you know, I hit 7 figures last year. Yum. And the reason and how I did that was because I was able to make sure I was hitting my goals. Now, I'm going to go through some quick tips and tricks on how I was able to do this. So grab your pen, grab your paper, and listen to me somewhere where you can take notes, because this is going to be really fucking good. So first step here, boys and girls, I would love you to create a vision board. Now, you can create this on Pinterest, Canva. You can just get pictures off Google. I don't care. Whether you want to print them out and stick them in your office or stick them in your room, somewhere where you're going to see them all the time, that is very helpful. Another way you can do things is to put it on the back screen of your phone. And I highly, highly, highly recommend this. Highly recommend this. I have a vision board. When I look at my beautiful computer and I look up, I see my whole vision board. I have my Lamborghini. I've got all the investment properties that I want to buy. I've got a loving relationship. I've got, a picture of my family. I've got all of the pieces to my puzzle for creating every area of my life that I really want to thrive in this year. And so, a vision board is something that you are calling into your existence all the time by sight, by singing. You're calling it in. And so, yeah, very, very powerful tool. The second thing that I would really love you all to do is to create your programs now, or not even all of them, just like a map of what programs you're going to do, what launches you're going to do, how you're going to set them up each year. So I know literally what launches I'm doing, what masterclasses, what events, what programs I'm running throughout the whole entire year. Therefore, I'm able to forecast my business. I am setting the intention to make $2.5 million this year. And so I've mapped out a strategy on how I can actually create that. Okay. Now, not only have I set out a goal of doing that, I've literally called it into my reality by writing it down 100 million times. I've got it pictures of it all over my house. I've put it on the back screen of my phone. I'm literally programming myself as much as I can. Not only that, guys, but I'm holding myself accountable. Now, how am I doing that? You may ask me, right? Every single month, I'm going to check in with myself and do what's called a reflect and project. A really good friend of mine taught me this. And a reflect and project means that at the very end of every month, I'm going to sit, with myself for a few hours and look at what were the things that I did really, really well. I'll reflect on the past. What did I do really well? What are the things that got me to where I was? What are the things that I'm really grateful for? What are the things that really helped me in this month? Then I'm going to look at what were the things that were shit. What are the things that I could have done better? How could I have handled things better potentially? What are the key pieces that I could have done at maybe more energy, like more of a capacity? And then I want to look at how can I project into next month differently? So again, what are the positives that I'm going to set up for next month? And what are the things that I want to do better in my business? And then, of course, with money, if it is a financial goal that you guys are wanting to hit, how can you actually work your way back? So if you're wanting to make $2.5 million like I am, I figured out that I had to make $200,000 a month or around that, right? To be able to make up the 2.5 million. And so I was like, okay, if I want to make $200,000 a month, I need to be able to make sure that I'm going to be able to do those launches, have those systems in place, have the leverage to be able to do that, be able to find the clients, be able to ensure that everything in the back end is set up to be able to hold that. Not only to hold that, I need to also become a new version of myself to be that version of myself, to be that person that is a multimillionaire, okay? And so holding yourself accountable, guys, it's really important. So every single month I do a reflect and project. It's like going to the gym, right? If you go to the gym and you're like, I want to lose weight, and you're not really tracking your calories, or you're not actually watching what you put in your mouth, and you're just expecting that weight is just going to drop off you, you're like, how can you actually measure this? And so with business, we're wanting to measure it. So every single month, your reflect and project is going to be a really powerful tool for you to actually do that. Now, let's go into another area of life that you want to do. Maybe it's relationship. How are you going to measure that? Are you someone that's wanting to open up to relationships? So are you going to go on lots of dates this year? If you are already in a relationship, do you want to improve your relationship? What are you going to do to be able to measure that? So is it that you're going to start studying relationships? There's so many awesome books out there that is going to be able to help you do that. There's also so many relationship coaches that are going to be able to help you do that. Or is it that, you actually are wanting to find your person? So therefore it will probably require you to go on dates. Or maybe you're just this incredible queen and it's just sitting there on your throne and a man's just going to walk into your life. That's also kind of what I'm hoping, guys. Let's get real here. And so let's look at another area of your life. Let's say it's career. Like I was talking about before, guys, with finances, you need to be able to measure it and track it. Same with career. Is it that you wanting to get, 3 or 4 employees this year, that you're going to scale your business? Okay, how are you going to do that? You're going to need to put in goals into your timeline. What months are you going to do that? How are you going to bring that in? Like if you set yourself up to actually achieve this, if you set yourself up by writing a plan, by holding yourself accountable to it, and then by measuring your success, that is actually going to keep you on track to hitting your goals. And I mean, guys, you fucking know this. You fucking know this is so easy for you to do. Yet people just get lazy, right? People want that accountability. And that's also why I pay coaches. If I'm really honest with you guys, sometimes I'm fucking lazy, right? I'm like, I want to fucking pay a coach so I know that I have to do this. Like right now, guys, I'm writing a book. Do you know that it is not easy to sit at your desk all day and fucking write? So guess what? I paid a coach to help me write a book. So every second week or every third week, I've got to check in with him and he's going to be like, cool, Nat, where are you up to? And I know, and guys, okay, let me be a little bit honest with you. There are some sessions that I do the day before I see him, I write the shit. It's the truth. It's the truth. Tell me at high school, you didn't wait till the day before to do your exam to actually study. Come on, guys. Well, some of you did, some of you didn't, right? I'm that girl and I'm just going to own it. That's who I am. I'm sorry. Sometimes I leave things at the last minute. Other times I don't. Like for instance, with the Light Coach Practitioner Training, I've got everything organized, ready to go, and I have done for months, right? So sometimes there's a polarity of what you're doing. Now with your career, you're wanting to write down all your goals, write down all your aspirations of what you want to achieve this year, and then what is going to be realistic for you to hit, A, and B, how you're going to be able to measure it. Same thing with friends and family. Is it that you want to deepen your relationship with your family? Last year, I've deepened my relationship heaps with my family by actually, opposed to us just having dinners talking about like what we've been up to, I started asking them questions. So I was like, tell me about what you really want to create. Who do you really want to be? And I started asking like deeper questions of like, how can you be more vulnerable? What are the things that are like really vulnerable in your life right now? And my family and I started to become way more deep and way more connected, even at New Year's Day, which guys, by the way, I went and surprised my mom and dad. So cool. The day before New Year's, I called my brother and I was like, can you pick me up from the airport tomorrow? And he's like, what? Why? And I was like, I'm coming for New Year's lunch. He's like, oh my God, that's so cool. And of course I opened the door and mum and dad, mum started crying. I was like, Mommy, just started crying. I was like, you're so cute. Anywho, so with my family, I wanted to deepen my relationship with my family. And so on New Year's Day, I asked everyone, what are your big goals? What are the 3 things that you loved about last year and that you loved about your life? And what are the things that you wanted to create next year? Now, my whole life, I'm 29 years old. I've never asked my family members that. I've never asked them what they want to achieve next year. I've never asked them what were the things that they were grateful for. Yet this new version of me that's wanting to deepen my connection with my family is asking that. Same thing with my friends. I'm literally asking my friends, what are your big goals? What are your big aspirations? What do you want to achieve? Who do you want to become? Because I want that level of communication and that level of depth of connection. And that's also what's really important to me is the depth in which I go with my friends and my family members. Like I love having really deep, meaningful conversations that aren't necessarily about what they've just been up to, which look is cool sometimes, but I also want to be like, what is your belief system around that? Or like, can we dive into your trauma? Or like, can we actually go deeper in like the conspiracies of what is actually going on in the world? This is the stuff that fucking lights me up. And I'm sure it lights you guys up too. Otherwise you wouldn't probably be listening to me. Are you a coach that is wanting to hit 10K months consistently? You're wanting to learn the energetics, the mindset, and the mission statement of what you're here to bring into humanity. If you're wanting to learn the strategies, the systems of how I've been able to hold $1 million business in my second year, babes, I have got something juicy for you. I have created a business and spiritual container called Unity Consciousness for the purpose of allowing you to access your innate gifts, to help you level up in your business and help you make consistent cash flow that you can then go out and live your most joyous freedom lifestyle. If you would like to find out more, click on the link down below. Another area of life that I love going into is like your health, right? So my goals this year is that I would love to become really, really, really fit. Every year of my life, guys, I've dabbled. I've been the dabbler. I don't know if you can also experience this. I've been a fucking dabbler. I've been like, oh, yep, I'll get fit. And so I'll go to the gym for a few weeks and I'm like, I can't be fucked. Then I'll start a yoga class. I'm like, yes, I'm doing yoga. I'll do yoga for 2 months straight. And then I'm like, I can't be bothered going anymore. Yoga's not really for me. Then I'm like, right, I'm going to start running. So guys, I run for like 2 weeks. I'm like, yeah, I'm killing it. And then I'm like, yeah, I can't be bothered. I never find my thing in health. It's just been one of those things my whole life I've just never nailed. And so at the end of last year, I decided to get a PT and I absolutely love him. Steve, shout out to you. Fucking love you. And I started working with him twice a week. And then I was like, I said to him the other day, I was like, can I please pay you for 3 sessions a week? He's like, yeah, okay. I was like, fuck yeah. So now I'm committing to 3 sessions a week, plus then my chef also as well is cooking me really beautiful organic food so I can actually hit my goals. Now, here's the thing with measuring. Steve measures me every second week. He pinches my fat. He does the pinching fat thing. He gives me the calipers and he does the fat thing and he tells me what my body percentage fat is. And I'm like, woo, I'm down. Yeah. And he measures me. So he literally looks at the stats. He's like, you are coming down this much. Now I do the same with sales. Every single month, actually fucking every single week, I look at how many sales have I come in, how much cash has come into my bank account, and then what is the profit, right? I'm doing this every single week with my finances. I'm measuring this every single second week now with my health. With my career, it is also, again, linked to the finances of like what's coming in, what's going out, my relationship, my friends, my family. That all comes down to how I feel. The measuring of that is, for me, is like the depth of how I feel when I'm around them. And when I leave a person, if I feel icky or uncomfortable or whatever it might be, I will either A, have a conversation with them or be like, boom, I'm not hanging out with them anymore. I'm making a conscious choice this year to literally be in my own energy of like who and what serves me for the highest. And guys, one huge thing that I see all the time is that, you know, after a month or 2 months of doing something, you fall off the bandwagon. This is so common. I want you to know that this is so normal. However, what I would love you to do is A, you know, have that accountability, that reflect and project every single month, that you call yourself back into alignment. Or the second thing is, guys, and I truly mean this is why I love the coaching industry so much, is because a coach is there to hold you accountable of your goals. A coach is there to be like, okay, cool, where are you up to now? How are your finances now? What are you doing now? What is the next step? Da, 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 da. They're there to literally help you be in control of that. And so I want to share with you guys a little journey that I went on last year. So obviously I wanted to be a millionaire. That was what I really wanted to do. So I was tracking my sales every month. And in June, I did my biggest month ever, which was 250,000. And I was like, oh my God, I'm amazing. And then in July and in August, it was August, September, I was doing my lowest months of the whole entire year. And I was like, fuck, I don't know if I can keep doing this. Like I'm literally busting my ass day in, day out. And I was like, fuck, I'm just falling off the bandwagon. Almost to the point where I was just like, I just need to fucking relax, you know? And then I took 4 days off and I recentered, I regrounded, I regrouped, and I came back to like, what do I really want to create? And what is the bigger mission here? What is a deeper why than just being a millionaire? And so if you do find yourself falling off the bandwagon, I want you to ask yourself, what is a deeper why? What is deeper than you actually just having this goal? What is the reason and why you're doing this? And when I anchored back into the fact that the reason I actually wanted to be a millionaire was to encourage and inspire other spiritual people that, you know, We don't have to be poor. We can actually live this life that we want to live. And not only that, but I knew that if I got to that goal, that I would be able to pay for the things that I wanted to do to give back to humanity, to live the lifestyle that I actually desired to live. That, you know, for such a long time of my life, the Matrix programmed me to not wanting these things because I didn't feel worthy or I didn't want these things. And it's like, no, actually, guys, I really, truly desire to have all these things. And so I knew that being a millionaire would give me freedom. And that why was stronger than giving up and falling off the bandwagon. Babes, are you wanting to fucking build an empire and be an embodied millionaire? Okay, I've got you. The Oracle is a 12-month mastermind full of women that are already peaking at 15, 20, 30K months and are wanting to fully embody the codes of the millionaire. This 12-month mastermind is nothing like I've ever done before. There is 3 retreats that'll be all around Australia. You get in-person events 3 times a year, plus access to my Light Codes practitioner training, as well as chickens and a dashboard every Tuesday and every second Thursday a training. This is for the boss babes that are wanting to build their fucking empires, that are fully pioneering movements. If this is speaking to your soul and you know you want to be called forward into a higher realm of intuition, of dedication and full devotion to your mission, the link will be down below. And so if you feel like, you know, throughout this journey, you're actually falling off the bandwagon, I want to encourage you to, like, every month, put it into your calendar, reflect and project, look at where you're at, what you're doing and what you're projecting into the next month. And then actually ask yourself this question. Everyone write this down. What is your deeper why? What is your deeper why? Anchor into that. And that is what is going to lead you into the path again of what your goals and desires are. So guys, here's the thing. You can keep in your fucking bullshit stories of what you were in last year or the year before, or you could fucking take 2024 by the fucking balls and actually make something of yourself. This is the thing. Are you all in or are you fucking dabbling? Now, I dabbled in health last year. Let's get fucking real. I dabbled. I was like, I want to be healthy. I want to be fit. Yeah. But I actually didn't go all in. I didn't go balls to the fucking wall. I didn't put my fucking foot to the floor and go all the way in, right? And this year I'm like, fuck it. I want to make my health and my wealth so fucking incredible. I was like, right, I need to actually up my PT sessions and I need to then be held accountable. And it's also the same with my business, guys. I was like, I want to make $2.5 fucking million. Do you think that I'm going to be doing that by not investing in myself, by not going and backing myself, by not going balls to the fucking wall? No. You're right, babes. I'm going to go balls to the fucking wall. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I'm going to back myself. I'm going to invest in myself. I'm going to shift my mindset to becoming a new version of myself. If you don't want to be broke, say the same fucking patterns, saying the same fucking looping fucking stories, bullshit behavior that you were doing last year and you want to cut the crap and you want to actually ascend to the next dimension, fucking message me because that is the truth. I will call you forward. I will call you out on your shit and I will help you see the truth and the potential of who you're here to be. And babe, if your coach isn't doing that, find a new fucking coach. That's the real truth. You want to actually make bank in 2024, get real about who you're investing in. Get real about what you're actually doing in life. Get real about where you're currently at and not being like, oh, well, I had a really good 2023. Well, did you actually? Where are the fucking results? That's what I want to know. For you to play full out, I want to see your fucking results. People that are telling me that they're doing the work, I'm like, are you doing the work though, babe? Or where are your results? Because really, truly, if you were as successful as you say you are, then the results would show it. And so, babes, I'm calling you forward with love. Where are your results? How are you measuring it? If you're a business owner, how are you calling yourself forward and initiating yourself into your next level of growth? Coming back to goal setting, guys, I really want to tell you guys about reprogramming. Now, I've touched on this in lots of different episodes. I touch on this a lot in my programs and a lot with like when my clients are working with me one-on-one. Reprogramming yourself to hit your desired goals is going to be really fucking powerful. And so coming into reprogramming yourself by A, looking in the mirror every single day and telling yourself what your goals are. B, a little thing I like to call magical scripting is also going to be really fucking cool. So I would love for you to do is write down every single thing that you want to create in 2024. Write everything down on a piece of paper or write everything down on your phone even. And every single day when you're in a high vibration, read it out loud. Declare it to the universe. And when you declare it to the universe, you are calling it in. I like to call this magical scripting. You are magical scripting what you want to call into your reality. And guys, this fucking works. I keep saying, I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. Not only was I just saying it, I was feeling it in my body. I was like, woo! I was like having that vibrational heightened sensations of joy, happiness, love inside my body. And of course, when you're manifesting, guys, you know, we want to connect feeling and thoughts together. When we connect feeling and thoughts together, we're able to manifest in a much quicker and deeper way. We're able to fully level up. We're able to fully ascend. We're able to fully transmit ourselves into a new dimension. And that is how I've been able to, you know, shift time and quantum shift so much and so rapidly, is because I keep reprogramming myself by such simple tools like magical scripting. It's one of the many tools that I use in my toolbox to help me shift timelines, to help me goal set, to help me, you know, achieve the goals that I want to. And so I hope that this has given you some awesome tools, some awesome tips for you to be able to make your 2024 fucking incredible. I would love to hear from you guys. If you have any questions about goal setting, or you want to tell me about your big goals and declare it to the universe, please feel free to DM me on Instagram at nataliepatersoncoaching. I would love to hear from you. I absolutely love hearing from all my clients, all my people all my listeners. So thank you so much for listening. And as always, guys, if this has been of service to you, please feel free to share this with your friends, with your family that you feel is going to really help them. If you would like to win a free one-on-one with me, valued at $1,500, what I would love you to do is go and leave a review on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. What that will do is put you in a prize. Guys, every month I draw a winner that is going to come and do a one-on-one session with me, and we can go through absolutely anything you like. If you want to go through your goal setting, if you want to go through launches, if you want to go through programs, if you want to go through business, if you want to go through finances, whatever it might be in your life, in the one-on-one session, we can absolutely go through. Okay, guys? We can grow through it together. And so, babes, I hope you have a fabulous day. All of the details on my programs or how to work with me will be down below. And I love you all. Have you always been curious about light language? Wanting to learn more about energetics in the fifth dimension? Are you wanting to break through from your current level of dimension of where you're at? If you get 5D activated, you'll get everything that you want. I have created the most comprehensive light language modality in the world. Join me January 18th, 19th, 20th in person in the Gold Coast with me and my beautiful team to help you become a light code practitioner. This is the first light language practitioner training literally in the world. You'll be a certified light code practitioner. You'll also be a certified light code healer. We will teach you about tapping into your past lives and all about the psychic gifts that you innately have. If you would like to find out more, click on the link below or the link in my bio.